We're here today for the Red Life Special. Yes, notice I didn't say red light, I said red life. This is a message that's an urgent message that we'll do once a week in the evening. It's not going to be real long. I have some beautiful decks here, by the way, that are brand new. We're going to break into those as well. Yeah, it's like an urgent message that saves the day. That's what the Red Life Special is. It's an urgent message that saves the day. We need one of those right now. By the way, just so you know and you're aware, I thank you for your good energy. I'm going through a bit of a shakedown right now, and as I am elevated, there are no coincidences. That's this deck. Yeah, this one. Don't you hate that? You'd be like, oh my God, the cards are going to be so big. I was all hyped. Like, I thought they were going to be big and dooky, but they're not. Dang it. They came in a small package. So big things do come in small packages sometimes. I mean, small packages do come in big things. I don't know. But it's valuable, so don't underestimate size, okay? All right. There are no coincidences. So right now, we're getting a message for you. I don't know what situation you're going through personally. That's a bit of a crisis. A crisis. Are you going through some sort of a crisis and it seems like you can't find your way out? There is always a way. Oh. Those just jumped out over there, but look, it's way too many. We're not going to take them. We're just waiting for the fly. Thank you, Spirit, for the fly. As we realize that there are no coincidences. Thank you, Spirit, for the fly. And what that means exactly is that we're going to wait for a card to fly out of the deck. I don't know. It might fly onto the floor. It might fly onto the board here. We'll see. Thank you, Spirit, for the fly. Oh. Encounters. I just heard close encounters. Encounters. Number 34 could be of significance. Chance. Encounters. Close chance encounters. So this is something that is a bit of serendipity, like destiny. It's like you being at the right place at the right time to meet the right person for the right reason. Or it could be meeting somebody at the wrong time that is the right person for the right reason. Whatever the case is, the arrangement here is that you're going to encounter someone or something. I see a handshake here, so it looks favorable. Remember, we're talking about something that's going to save the day. So on a contrast, you're probably going through something where you feel isolated, or you feel alone, or you feel like you don't have support. Well, look, close encounters. If you give it a chance, number 34, that's to be noted. Where is my, I'm going to set this down right here because I like to, you know, have a little bit of a chalkboard here. An easel. Okay, if you can't tell I'm excited, then you're not tapped in, okay? So we need you to be tapped in. We have 2 cards here. Now we're going to pull from our pocket architect deck. Our pocket architect deck. Yeah, got a lot of little trinkets. You know I like things like this. All right. And by the way, we're in Venus Energy Taurus. Shout out to all my Taurians. All my bulls. You know what I'm saying? What's up, young bull? All right. All my bulls. What's up, young bull? You would only know that if you're from Philly, but whatever. Shout out to everybody in Philly who watching me. What's up, Philly? You know what I'm saying? We about to slide through. You know how that do. No, I'm just joking. All right, I'm in a good mood, really. Ooh, we got 2 there, too. All right. let's start here. So we got chance encounters at the bottom of the deck. Well, it was at the bottom of the deck. Now we have, okay, because I shuffled, remember? Ascendant. Something is rising here. Ascend means to rise. Descend means to decline. I don't know if you know, but we know in the cosmos, see, number one could be of a significance. It could be path life number one, possibly. But what I'm saying here with this chance encounter is that this encounter is going to help elevate you. Ooh, look at that. Solutions. There's nothing like solutions. See, we don't whirl around in the puddles of problems here. I want to take a look at this pocket architect. We have Alethea. You got to pardon about the Greek names and stuff. I got to look her up. We don't have the time right now, but this could be of significance. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Alethea. We'll look her up later. You could look her up now. Oh, why we got to have two weird ones? The Bardo. So they're asking us to break the words down ourselves. You know, there's never no limitation when it comes to words. Even if you don't speak the same language, you can always break it down. Bardo. I'm hearing like, what about the Bardo? You know what I mean? Like options, like, you know, like we can go to the movies, we can go to the dinner, and then somebody is like, but what about the Bardo? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to connect the dots for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It came out Bardo. Bardo. This goes around here. Maybe something is significant with the bar. Maybe you're a bartender. I don't know. But somebody was like, what about the Bardo? We're going to keep that in mind. Okay. Geometry. Interesting. And tunnels. Follow me. We have tunnels and geometry. But what about the Bardo? Dang. Someone's building something here. Possibly an escape route. Quite naturally, when I hear tunnels, I can't help but to think of Harriet Tubman. Geometry. Someone has calculated measurements. Think of it. A tunnel, geometry, measurements. Someone's building something. That's what I got so far. Let's dig deeper. And we're going to go, these are so pretty. These are the blue glaze. I just call it the blue glaze. I don't know what the name of the deck. Actually, the actual name of the deck came in this beautiful box, by the way. It's so pretty. See how they deceive us though? I thought it was going to be big, but it's not. It's called the, yeah, it's called the blue glaze. We're going to keep it at the blue glaze, all right? It's easier, okay? It's so pretty. They handle so nicely. I got them yesterday. Ooh, they're so pretty. Ah. Ooh. I want you guys to be able to see all the cards so you can see everything that is going on here. By the way, these are nothing more than stories on cards. You guys watch TV all day long, reality shows and everything else. These are nothing but stories on cards. I can't emphasize that enough. It's very similar to, okay, so these are nothing more than stories on cards, but you are the author of your life. I'm simply here as an editor to help you clean it all up so that it makes sense and you can read it and follow it and plan and study it clearly, with clarity, right? It's very similar is what I was going to say to, you ever watch a story and be like, Dad, that remind me of me. That's Aunt so-and-so, or that's my da-da-da-da-da. You know, like Wizard of Oz is a clear example of that. She was in that movie, but she was somehow in an illusion, but it was her reality because she knew how to connect the dots with what was going on around her to make sense of her real life situation. And this is the same case here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I want you to eat the fruit and remove the seeds. It's that simple. Sometimes you want to eat the seeds too. Depends on what fruit it is. So use your spiritual radar for such things. And we're going to wait for a flag because we don't want to get off track. We have geometry here. We have tunnels. What about the bar though? I don't know. OMG. Did y'all see that? Backflip. Guess who backflip, boy? King of coins. King of coins is also to say king of pentacles, which is also to say king of earth. And we're in earth energy right now. This card is interesting though. King of coins. King of coins. It says hoarding, inheritance, unwilling to share. Interesting. It says it. Hoarding, inheritance, willing to share. I said willing to share. It says unwilling to share. Okay, so in a lot of these cards, they're going to give both nodes of it, meaning like the high vibrational node and then the low vibrational node. So the high vibrational node is that it isn't an inheritance. Unwilling to share is not necessarily a negative. You have to know whom you are sharing with. But since this came out, I don't know if this king, someone is next in line. That's what I just heard. And maybe, what about the bardo? And I gotta look this up. I really don't have an extra phone to look it up, and I will have to stop the video. So I'm gonna really be led of the spirit with this here. That is the good spirit, the holy ones, all the whatever. Yeah. We behave ourselves here, so we don't have to worry about that dark energy. Now, do we? The bardo. What about the bardo? Someone's drinking. Let's just clarify that first. Someone is drinking here, and that's going to be to your advantage because you're clear-headed. You're sober-minded. This is what I'm seeing. Someone's planning an escape here, and you have aid. This ascendant here is someone, I just heard death from above. Wow. Death from above. It's a military term. You gotta look that one up too. But literally, it's like sending some type of combat from heaven down to earth. And that's death from above. Okay, so in layman's terms, I know it's gonna flow as the time goes on. This is the first reading after a little while. I gotta get back in the swing of things. Spirit, would you be so kind and help us connect the dots a little more? What is this? We're going to another deck here. This is Moon Me, the Moon Me deck. All right, it's about hidden knowledge. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay. Clarify the King of Coins here. This tunnel. What about the bar, though? The drinking. Matter of fact, let's stick there. This is significance. What about the bar, though? What about the bar? Someone's concerned about the bar. Do they not want you to know about this bar? Or what is it about this bar? Drinking. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. That came out. Right here. See? Support. Oh. Okay. So, just so you know, the opposition that you have right now could be possibly drowning themselves in alcohol. Right now, your oppage, I call ops oppage. We'll get into that later, but just know when I refer to an op, it's oppages. Because really they're opportunities. I'll get into it later. They're called oppages, okay? So your oppage is soothing themselves with liquor. This is their support system right now. If that's not a winning factor, I don't know what is. I mean, not for them. It's not that we wish. I'm just saying, to your advantage, you're 2 steps ahead because you're sober minded. Someone is drowning in gin. Gin. Okay, so the King of Coins is here. Well, Spirit, this tunnel and this geometry, what is this? Oh, we're gonna take that one, just the one, because I caught it. Queen of Birds. Oh, I was just talking about birds today. This is the Queen of Swords. The tunnel in geometry is clarified by the Queen of Swords. This is someone with astute knowledge. Someone here is very calculated. I'm sensing it is a little bit more metaphoric, okay? But this Queen of Swords is calculated. And she's aware of someone trying to dig their way out of something. And the reason why more importantly, before I say the reason why, because they can't dig their way or they're having trouble digging their way out of something, they have given themselves over to alcoholism. This is what I see. Okay, so Spirit, what do you want the collective? And you're putting this into perspective with your situation. What would you like the collective to do? What is the collective's, meaning you and me, our next best course of action? We're going to go with it's not a coincidence. The Ascendant is still at the bottom of the deck, so the first instruction is to continue to keep pushing up. For me, that's literal. I'm going to do push-ups after this video. You can trust that. And for trees. Our next best course of action has to do with pushing up in trees. I see growth here. Nature. Spirit is saying to not only elevate your surroundings, but to go outside. Something about going outside is very significant. This is not just a message, oh, go outside and get some air and sit by the water. No, there's a possibility that being indoors could put you at risk. Somehow, it's just an inkling. With the trees here, definitely your next best course of action is to get outdoors. It could be to hug a tree. Spirit, when it comes to this tree, what are you telling us? I don't want to encourage, this could be marijuana. This could be trees. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't want to be biased. Okay. Let us get a message to clarify the trees. Liberation is at the bottom of the deck. This, what I am telling you, my dears, is going to free you. And it will. Hug a tree. That is going to be one of the instructions. The instructions so far is to push up. After this video, do 10 push-ups. You can do them on your knees too. If you don't want to push up, that's fine. Just know that you want to keep your vibrations, your thoughts elevated, not in the Underground Railroad tunnel. Something, freedom. Look, freedom, Underground Railroad. I don't know. It's like, it's almost inverted. You know how Harriet Tubman built the Underground Railroad to help people come free? Is this who the Queen of Birds is? Is she symbolically creating a pathway for freedom? Oh, this is so sweet. Look, let's see. Let's see what card came out. King of Books. Our next best course of action, we're still talking about it. The King of Books. They're telling you to study. They're telling you to explore. They're telling you to read. I know in the art of war, they say that one of the best ways to demolish your enemy is to mirror their energy. Shh, it's a little secret.